Hey guys, we're out here at White Mesa in New Mexico. We just rode some awesome mountain bike trails out here. What we want to do today is show you our Subaru Outback here. What I have on here is a giant, basically roof box, rocket box. It's made by Thule or Thule or whatever. And then on this side, I have the Yakima Slim Shady awning, and I'm going to show you how that all works. And I have a hand-me-down bike rack. It's not really recommended for my car, so I kind of did the whole U-Haul hitch, and then it hangs down a little too far though. We built this platform back here. This is like our bed platform, and it's nice because you can have the seats up still, and this is kind of how it is. So in here we just have a long Tupperware, and it just has like cutting boards, bowls, plates, cast iron, cooking stuff. Nothing special, but the cool thing is it all just fits, and I kind of built it so something like this could fit in here. We got that there.
It works as a nice table too when you bring it out and like to prep.
That's our prep table sometimes. And then here, we usually have more things. We're just kind of day tripping out here. So we got this thing's awesome. We take this in the van with us. Our REI camp table. We got some of these Flex-like REI chairs. So when we built this thing out, we wanted the smallest and most compact possible thing, so that's why we got these.
And we knew that we would use these in the van as well. They're kind of expensive, but they're so small.
It has a outlet back there, if you can see it. So I just bought this 410 watt. I don't need much more. All I'm charging is like a laptop occasionally, phones. Just has one outlet. Two batteries. Actually. Camera batteries, drone batteries, all that stuff. We'll show you in a sec how we flip it down. I got storage on the other side. I got sleeping mats, other things, toilet paper. So yeah, this is the back. Like I said, usually it's pretty full, but we're just out here kind of having a little bike ride picnic today. I brought my propane from the van with me. I usually just have the little small Colemans. Yes, I got this at a garage sale for like $5. 10 bucks. It's even the Subaru Outback. It has the 12 volt plug-in. It's not on a compressor. It's just like a fan cooled.
Just ambient temperature.
But if we have ice in there, I mean, it stays cold for a few days if we're on top of it.
Which, do this with your ice too if you don't have the little box. Because then you can make ice drinks and stuff, and then you don't have to bob for your apples and other foods.
We took this cooler to Burning Man, and it was amazing out there. So I don't recommend one. I think the Domestics or the Wacos, if you're overseas, are better. But this thing's cool. It was $10. It actually, you can see it has just this fan, and it has these little like coils that keep cold, and it works pretty good.
Just keep it out of direct sunlight. We put blankets on it.
Yeah, we cover it up when we're not around because it will heat up inside. We love it. It does great on gas mileage, but you'll see here, we'll set it all up. So we got a little tofu salad going. It's not too bad. I'll give you a little view from the inside looking out. We think the biggest difference, obviously, from the Subaru to the van is anytime you're in an area like this and you want to cook or hang out, your car basically just has to throw up.
Throw up.
But then on days like today when you're out here cooking and it's nice out, you know, sometimes in the van you stay inside too much. So the Subaru's nice because we get out more. So this is the bed design we kind of built. These are just pieces of plywood, and then this is plywood, and then I don't know if you can see, I just kind of did like 1x post on all the backs, and then I'll show you how it turns into a bed. So this is just a little addition I put in because I have to have these pins, so how it works. So I just have those so I can have a little extra shelf. So I'll put them in their little corner. I'm going to put the seats down. And it transforms pretty quick. Okay, so I drilled a hole here, and then I also drilled a hole in my 1x post here. So that helps keep this in place. And then I get this pin, and basically I just drop it in through, and that holds it in place on both sides. I'll also note here, we use these Static V. I mean, they're great. We've used them backpacking for years. We just had to recently buy new ones because they were worn out, but it's this small, it folds out. We get both of those on there and our bedding. I mean, this thing is comfortable when we get it built out. And I'm like 6'1", so you gotta remember I'm pretty tall, but I mean, that's it.
Subi life.
I didn't really get to show you because the video didn't do it much justice, but here's basically, it takes a while to set the seats up to get it perfect, but I just like to kind of wedge it in the seat, and then you can see it kind of is nice because it gives you like a little pillow there. If you like put your pillow on here, gives you a little neck support as well. This right here, I mean, if you're taller or if you just want more room, that is pretty much mandatory. And then I'll just kind of show you how it sits. The seat has this bulge in it here, and then I just built, this is just a 1x, and I put some blocks in between, and Danny did all the carpet so it looks really clean. But yeah, it just sits on here, so if anyone's trying to do this, just sits on like that. It's just a board, and then I just measured it with a level to see how much I needed here. And then a lot of times when we're driving, we just keep it down because this is a great, like this is a ton of additional storage. So if we're really packed up, I mean, this thing's always down, and we fill this up with clothes, and then we also fill this up. So I mean, it basically holds everything we have in our van. So for a little economy and, you know, size, and then you have to deal with the elements more when you're in the Subaru, but it's on a bad front porch. From a distance, it just looks like a little, it's just a platform in there. I'm going to show you, I'm going to put it back here, do a quick time lapse, and then I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. The bed is up. It takes maybe 2 minutes to do, maybe less. Here's what I'm saying. We probably always have it down if we're in it, but I just want to show you the back, kind of how I did it. So I just have the plywood, and then everything's just kind of framed in with these 1x's. And then, I mean, this could have been stronger, but everything has been holding for over a year now, I would say, almost. So, and then the great thing about this is, like, we went snowboarding the other day, and I brought some friends. there's stuff up there. So yeah, it's still, you can do this if you have a Subaru and you want still have an everyday car, but you want to have something for you to sleep in, or you just want a little adventure mobile but you don't want to spend the money. You could do this in tons of cars. It doesn't have to be a Subaru. It could be a station wagon, a Jeep, a van, Escape, a 4Runner, a crossover. But
oh, we saw those cool Elements that do it.
Yeah, Honda Elements, we were checking those out. Those are pretty sweet. So yeah, it's a great little vehicle.
Just work with what you got.
Yeah, remember to like, subscribe, and everything else. And I'm gonna go super fast on my bike.